when you feel that everything's over and everything's finished and you're calling it a day and just bringing it all down, and you find something absolutely stonking like this. Anyway, I'm really pleased with that. Tasci, hey, Tasci, smell, silver. Go find. Hi there. Well, it's a really lovely afternoon. It's been freezing for days, absolutely bitter. But there's a warm front coming apparently from the west. And fortunately, I've got a bit of time over the next day or two to check out a few fields which I haven't been on for a while. And I've also got a chance to give this little one a go. See how he gets on. Right, let's get out there. Gosh, it's so nice to feel the sun on your back. It's warm. I was supposed to go out the other day, but it was just too cold. I would have frozen. It wouldn't have mattered how many clothes I'd worn. Got a nice signal here. If not a bit bright, might be a button. Tasci's not showing great interest, even in the holes. Okay, we're out immediately. Oh, I haven't got the thing turned on. I'll do that next time. Sorry. Right, that's a good lesson for me. Don't just drop the detector wherever you like anymore, because you might hit the dog. Not sure what that is. A bit of old button, perhaps a lead one, but it's not in very good shape, whatever. This one though is my first find of the day. It's really nice. I don't know how early it is, but it's just got some lovely decoration on it. I don't mind finding buttons. Strong signal here. Rifle round, might be a big copper coin. Something punchy, whatever. What do you reckon, Task? Cool, lead, something big. I think this is what's commonly known as a moo tube. Oh well. Well, we've been out about just over an hour, I would have thought, and he's done really well. It's not ideal conditions, it's very wet and clay, and his poor little feet have got all clogged up. So we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna take him back in. I don't want to put him off for life, but I'm gonna come back out here tomorrow because I'm really keen on doing some of these bits here, which sound really irony, quite carefully. Anyway, I've got a really loud signal here to finish off with. Bound to be a button or some lead, but, well, maybe. This is just the luck we're looking for. It's a penny. Find a penny, pick it up, and all day, Tasci, you'll have good luck. Well, let's hope we have good luck tomorrow. I've got a feeling we might. Well, there's a tiny bit of pasture on the way home. And I thought we'd come here, if nothing else, just to get the mud off our boots and our paws. And he's much happier in grassland than he is on a wet field. And look, found a sixpence. And even more interestingly, or not interestingly, because it's my mistake, this is a this is an Edward VII. And the one I've just found, the Queen Elizabeth penny, it wasn't a penny after all. It was a sixpence as well. So that's 2 sixpences in 2 minutes. Not quite 2 minutes. 5 minutes. That's what I thought was the penny. It's not at all. It's a sixpence. And there's a sixpence in really good condition. Edward VII. Anyhow, he's much happier in pasture. So we'll do this for another 10 minutes and then I'll come back by myself tomorrow. When I'm back out, and there's quite a lot of rain in the air, but it's not unpleasant, and the ground's giving some really good signals. Not much to report. I found what looks like it might be an old farthing or something, or perhaps a button. A couple of musket balls, buttons. I've continued my theme of 20th century monarchs with a George V penny. But I've just dug up something quite interesting. And it gave quite a... not a particularly... At depth, that wasn't very exciting. It just sounded really dull. I thought it might just be a little strip of copper or something. But on closer inspection, it's very round and very thin, and I thought it might be a hammered coin, but I just don't think it's silver. But it looks too thin to be a rose farthing. I don't know what it is. It's very irony, this ground. It's hard picking out the little bits and pieces in between it. But anyway, we'll get it cleaned up when I get home and have a look. It's the nicest thing I found. Maybe it is a hammered of sorts. So masses of pottery in this field. Everywhere you look, there's bits and pieces. Some of it looks fairly modern, like that doesn't look like it's got much age. Some of it looks quite old. There's definitely rims of things and pots. This is just literally, I haven't planned to come to a really pottery filled bit. This is just the average. More red brick there, but that's all. This is all quite late. Wherever I go, I'm finding certainly earlier handles, rims of pots. That's probably a bit earlier, that. Well, this is so punchy it can't be good. But I've got a few bits and pieces to show you, so let's give it a go. It's just too high pitched and bright and sharp. I wonder, would you dig this or leave it? Well, big bit of copper, and it looks like a hinge of sorts. I don't think it's very old. I think it's bent. Ooh, horrible. Anyway, as I said, there's a few bits and pieces here. Some of the pottery I was talking about, which is glazed. I'm not very good on pottery. I don't really know. I mean, that could be a flower pot or something for all I know. That horrible bit of copper. Don't know what that is. A nice Griffea fossil. I don't think that's a keeper. I've got thousands of these. I was looking for fossils in these Hertfordshire fields long before I was metal detecting. Buttons. I don't know if that's a buckle fragment or something slightly more interesting. and a couple of quite nice gilded livery buttons. That one looks like it's got, I don't know, a phoenix and a turret on it. And this one looks like some sort of animal lying down. Well, I've got Junior out with me again for another training session. I think he's enjoying it a bit more. That sounds really bright. I thought it might be the end of iron, but that's where the iron is. And I think that's two different signals. I don't think that's part of a squeaky iron, albeit a very strong signal. I'm dying to find a big hammered coin because I want to teach him to find them. It's a socking great bit of lead. No wonder. No, it's not. That's stone. Let's have a look. Well, I don't know what that is, but it's really nice. And I think it looks like it may be silver. Tasky, what's that? It's big and round. Gosh, that's new on me. And what a signal. Obviously the camera's miles away, but I will show it to you in a minute. Anyhow, here we go. Well, a really nice, well, silver button I really thought was a hammy. Bit of pot, another bit of pot with a nice bit of rim to it. A couple of sort of copper bits which could be early. And that's a bit of the Georgian belt buckle by the look of it. Well, it is. Not belt buckle, shoe buckle. And then this. I don't know if it's decoration that I'm rubbing off, or it's just where the dirt's left and the, but it may not be silver, it might be silvered, but it's a new one on me. I mean, is that decoration? We're not going to know until we get it home and cleaned. But as you saw, it gave such a solid signal. It's round, obviously, and convex or concave, depending on which way you want to look at it. And I think I saw a little hole just there. Anyway, gosh, really nice. Let's hope it's not silver and or jewellery, otherwise it has to go through that wretched bloody treasure process. Well, the process where you never ever see anything again. I've left 4 or 5 things with the flow up, I think 2 or 3 years ago now, and I still haven't got them back. Anyway, I'm really pleased with that. Tasky, hey, Tasky, smell, silver. Go find. Go find. Tasky! Well, we've come into this pheasant cover to clean our boots and spade and stuff, and it's really started to rain. Little Task's looking a bit fed up. Tasky! And so I think we're going to call it a day. But thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye! Gosh, how often does this happen? I wouldn't say more often than not, but on my way back, I'd packed away all my camera equipment and the microphone and everything because it's so wet I didn't want to get things ruined. And I got a really nice signal quite close to the edge of the field, somewhere I don't really go an awful lot. And it's a silver coin, but not just a silver coin. I think it's a really early Roman silver coin. It's got a star on one side and I can see a head on the other with, I mean, it could even be Celtic. I mean, that's just so exciting. I can't really explain it. When you feel that everything's over and everything's finished and you're calling it a day and just bringing it all down, and then you find something absolutely stonking like this. I mean, I'm blown away. Thank you very much again for joining me, and see you next time.